Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes. Today, we're channeling a message for Gemini's weekly guidance for the upcoming week. For rules on how to receive and view these tarot messages here on YouTube, check the description box, especially if you're confused, guys. I've laid it all out down there. For information on how to schedule a personal reading, for extra content, for the decks that I use, any other social media links is all linked below. For your full tarot scope, extra messages from your guides, be sure to check your moon, your rising, and your Venus, which is actually your ruling planet for love and romance. And if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. So Gemini, before we jump into the energy, we are going to clear the space and set the intention. During this time, I invite you to clear your thoughts, set your own intentions by thinking of a person or asking a particular question you have on your mind. So let's dive right in. Spirit, guides, Archangel Uriel, Raphael, and Michael, I call upon you. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity, clairvoyance, and insight to channel these messages. Please allow a clear message to come through to those who need it. Please protect me, the seeker, in the space from any negative energies. Thank you again, Spirit, guides, archangels. Amen. So Gemini, let's dive right in and see what we can see for your upcoming energy for this week. Most important message here for Gemini Spirit. What do my Gemini friends need to know? Please and thank you. Gemini, the energy on the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, the Queen, or the Empress, Three of Cups, Queen of Swords. Something here that you feel isn't working in your favor. Whenever we feel any restriction, resistance, Spirit, universe is usually calling for us to slow down and make sure that wherever we're focusing our energy is in alignment with what we truly want. So let's see what comes out here, Gemini. The energy surrounding you this week. The Three of Swords. The Ten of Wands in the reverse. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. The challenge here, Gemini, is the Knight of Swords. The Hierophant. The Judgment in the reverse. The outcome. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Swords. I feel here, Gemini, there's something here that even though there's this betrayal energy, this Three of Swords energy, you're still waiting or trying to make this work, trying to find a common ground or a resolution to the problem, when in fact Spirit is calling for you to stand your ground and maybe even walk away from this particular person in your life. Now, a lot of you, it's hard for you to walk away from this person because there is such an intense connection between the two of you. Maybe you feel like this is a soulmate, this is a twin flame. If I just wait for this person to make this change or that change or heal from this or stop doing that, then this could work. And really being honest with yourself and looking at the situation very clearly, very practically is what's in the outcome here, Gemini. So let's clarify all of this for you. Now, again, if you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. So the Three of Swords, the Seven of Wands in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So the Seven of Wands in the reverse and the Knight of Wands in the reverse is like, even though there's a betrayal, you've made a decision to open up, to let your guard down when it comes to a particular person. Now, maybe this is a person who is reconciling or coming back in. And we're going to clarify all of this, but I feel here, Gemini, that there's a need to pay attention in this energy. So let's give it a couple shuffles before we... Three of Swords, Seven of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Wands. Please and thank you. That's the exact energy signature that I feel here, Gemini, is even though this person has betrayed, you're giving them the benefit of the doubt for whatever reason. And I feel here, maybe it's because you're married. Maybe it's because you've known this person for so long. You have this higher level of commitment. And in long term, especially in marriage, you know, you've made a commitment to that particular person. But especially if this person cheated, and they've manipulated you in a way to get you to believe their story, when they decided to run off with another person, they betrayed their vows. That means that they canceled. That's like canceling the subscription, okay, when you do that. Now, even though that's not where your heart is at, Gemini, Spirit is calling for you to look at the situation clearly, because right now I feel like you're not happy in this situation as things are. And maybe having this, if only it could go back to the way it was. But I don't feel like that's what's happening. It's never going to go back to the way it was before. So let's clarify this Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, the Judgment energy. Gemini, you are trying to fight for this connection. Let's be honest. You're trying to be open, trying to be vulnerable, trying to have patience with this person, patience with the process. Now we're going to pull spiritual advice at the end to see where you should focus your energy. And maybe it does come out that this is a deep connection and just having patience and waiting is what's in store. And we'll see. But personally, for me, if I was experiencing this energy, I would rather be by myself than with a person who has betrayed our relationship, betrayed our connection. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, the King of Swords. Now, maybe this person will feel as if you abandoned them or abandoned the connection. But they abandoned you, Gemini, when they ran off, when they decided to do their own little thing and put their self first instead of what's best for the team, what's best for the union. Maybe hard to walk away, Gemini, but that may be part of this person's lesson. I feel like that's where you're going to be happiest, even if you can't see that right now. And for some of you, you're not ready to walk away. That's what I see coming out here. Ultimately, this is how it's going to end, Gemini. Is what I see coming out here. That's the energy signature that I feel. I feel like this person is just manipulating the situation to keep you dangling on a string for whatever reason, whether there's financial gain, whether this is going to be a financial loss if you get a divorce. They are trying to keep you around for a particular reason. And Spirit is calling for you to look at this situation very clearly. Let's pull a few cards out for your advice, guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. I'm going to take the card that flipped. If you're interested in a personal reading, guys, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. If you like the vibe and you're still here, you find this message is helpful, give it a broken heart emoji, because this is difficult. This is definitely going to be a difficult situation to walk away from, and maybe you don't walk away. Maybe you take a step back from this person and focus on yourself for a little bit, Gemini. I do feel like this person does try to come back in and fight for the connection when you walk away, and that's another reason why it's hard to leave. They make it hard to leave, okay? Instead of you falling into their trap when they ignore you, because that's why they ignore you, Gemini. They ignore you because they know that that's what's going to get you to come back. You've probably gone through this with this person before. The biggest energy signature that I take from the advice is the Hermit. This is also the major that's in the advice. So that would be what's best advice to take. But I feel like there's a need to just take some space, take some time with yourself, Gemini, get back in alignment with your purpose, with your path, with where you see yourself headed. I do feel like there is an intense connection here. There's a lot of positive times between you and this person. It's going to be hard for you to disconnect. Focus on the new beginnings within money, within career. It's okay to ignore relationships for now because you're going through a healing process. So give yourself time. Ignore this person when they come in and fight because they're still keeping secrets, okay? They're still showing up in the same energy. We have the Seven of Swords on the bottom, guys. They're still showing up in the same energy. So you need to be mindful of this person. You can stay and try and make it work. Just be mindful that they're keeping secrets. Pull a soul truth message here, Gemini, to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. Am I in my head or in my heart? What is the quality of your self-talk? Self-talk. Our brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily with fears and limitations, it will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of our own life. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. Today's soul action. Today, master your mind. Watch an inspiring video, do some tapping, read an empowering book, or write out all of the reasons why you believe in yourself and your dream. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Gemini, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.